Today marks the 70th anniversary of the landmark Supreme Court decision in Brown versus Board of Education. That decision held that racially segregated public schools were inherently unequal and therefore unconstitutional. Earlier this week, the Justice Department and Education Department held an event to commemorate the anniversary of the decision.
The decision in Brown represented a promise that this would be a nation where students of all races and backgrounds could learn together in the same classrooms and the same schools, and a promise that our schools would not only teach students about the principle that underlies our democracy, that we are all equal under the law, but that they would embody it.
Though the Supreme Court's decision called for the integration of schools, it was followed by more than a decade of delay and avoidance before school districts began to meaningfully allow Black students to enter white schools. And though the ruling certainly impacted education, many are saying there is more work to be done. Last year, the Supreme Court ended affirmative action in higher education. And just last month, presidents from Iowa's 3 public universities announced they're making massive overhauls to diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. In the lower levels, a study in 2022 from the Education Trust shows public school districts with the most Black, Latino, and Native students received 16% less state and local revenue than districts with the fewest students of color. In Iowa, that number is 9.5%, and in Illinois, it's 11% less per student.
We're still fighting the battle over whose children do we invest in. Anytime we can talk about failing underfunded public schools, there is a problem. There should be no such thing. Public institutions where most of us got our education should be world-class educational institutions.
As the country reflects on changes made and changes still to come, the impact of Brown versus Board of Education can be seen in schools across the country, including in Topeka, Kansas, where the court case first originated. First graders at Williams Science and Fine Arts Magnet School already are discussing the original topics brought up in the historic case and discussing the issues of diversity, all thanks to the Supreme Court case back in 1954.
Like, it's okay to be Black and it's okay to be white. And you can still be friends and neighbors.
On Thursday, President Joe Biden held a commemoration of the anniversary at the White House.